Hello friends, I'm here in Florida and this is what you call plum tree here, Chinese plum. There's a lot of people have similar kinds of plum around here. It's very tasty fruit. It's actually have a little sour sweet taste actually, and this one is actually very ripe. This tree is actually produced over the years many bunches of those sorts, so we call it Chinese plum. I'll take you around on a tour of my little semi orchard here, trying to keep it like Guyana, similar things. Now here we come into persimmon tree. The leaves are falling off due to the cold weather, so now it should start springing back out with the warm weather approaching here. And now this is a avocado plant here. Tree has a lot of flowers right at the moment, and you can see if the weather continues in this vein, it should produce a good set of avocados. So far I haven't been able to get any avocados, although it produced some, because the birds, you have these big black birds came and pick them and take them away. So I don't know this year if I'm gonna get any. So in Guyana we call it pear, here we call it avocados. Oh, this is a little thyme plant here. As you can show the ravages of the cold weather. It's now springing back to life, so getting a little small leaves growing back here. Coming up here now we have like a mango tree which was set from the seed. This tree also is affected with the cold actually. It's affected with the cold. And this is a little plant I have here with a little pear tree growing there right now. Now here I'm coming up to a cherry. You can see the small cherries there. It's loaded actually. Small cherry trees. The trees planted like about 5 years ago. Might start to produce some cherries. Now of course you'll have a little sugar cane here. This is one sugar cane. This is like a third crop, so you can see that it needs to be replanted. You have a little mango plant at the bottom there and another little thyme. But this is a sapodilla plant growing up here, from actually set from a seed. This tree doesn't seem to be affected with the cold weather. It's been growing constantly. This is another piece of cane and some pineapple plants here which not growing too well, but it's trying to grow. And this is a new sugar cane going up here. This plant is a soursop. It is like starting over every season from the same place, because as you can see, when it gets cold it dries up and dies and then starts shooting up back from the bottom. So this tree has been remaining in the same size. It's really affected with the cold weather. So what can I say? I hope it could, no cold weather next year, and probably could receive, it could actually bear some fruits. But this tree is always in the same position every year. Now many people do have a lot of papaya. This little papaya right here. It's affected with the cold, this kind of plant. Now I don't know if the fruit is going to be good because it was frozen. So now here we come to a guava tree. This tree also is affected with the cold, but this year so far it wasn't affected much. But the cold does affect this kind of plant, and so we could see a little guava there growing up there. Then we have what you call five-finger Camaranga tree. It actually has some fruits on it. It actually has some fruits on it here. You can see the weather didn't affect it this year, but it's usually affected with the weather. All the leaves usually fall off, but this year so far it's been there. Of course you want your little ground provisions. Here we have a cassava. So I didn't reap it because I'm trying to preserve the sticks, so you could get like more sticks to plant more. So right now I'm just grooming this one, and then as you can see probably does have a cassava at the bottom there. This is a pomegranate plant, and every winter the leaves fall out. Now it's like sprouting back to life, as you can see. Well, if you're from a canal, you can't forget your little banana and plantain. This is a little banana sucker growing up here. Also, this mango tree is actually has a lot of flowers now. If the weather holds out and doesn't get back cold, this should bear some mangoes, because 3 years ago it produced like over 100 mangoes. I hope the weather could not get back cold, and then you could probably get some mangoes. Here we have a nectarine. It's actually bearing a little fruit there right now. It starts sprouting out back. Nectarine. And of course we have like a huge giant jamun tree here. This tree bears a lot of jamun.